Saving is not simply about putting money aside, it is a form of respect for your future. It is a conscious decision you make today to give yourself peace of mind tomorrow. Many people think saving is difficult, that it's only possible when you earn a lot of money, or that it requires constant sacrifice. But the reality is very different. Saving is a habit, and like any habit, it is built little by little through simple, repeated decisions. Imagine for a moment that every financial decision you make is a seed. Some seeds grow and give you stability, while others disappear without leaving a trace. Saving means consciously choosing to plant seeds that, over time, turn into security, freedom, and opportunities. One of the greatest benefits of saving is peace of mind. When you have a financial cushion, even if it's small at first, the way you see life changes. You stop living with the constant worry of, what if, and begin to feel a sense of control. Control over your decisions, your unexpected situations, and your future. Saving also gives you freedom. Freedom to make decisions without being pressured by a lack of money. Freedom to change jobs, start a project, learn something new, or simply say no when something doesn't serve you. When you don't have savings, you are often forced to accept situations you don't want, but when you have a financial backup, you choose from a place of calm, not necessity. In addition, saving has a direct impact on your self-esteem. It may sound surprising, but every time you choose not to spend on something unnecessary and instead set it aside for your future, you are demonstrating discipline, commitment, and self-respect. You are telling yourself, my long-term well-being matters more than a momentary pleasure. And that mindset transforms the way you see yourself. Many people believe that saving means giving up enjoying life, but in reality, it's the opposite. Saving allows you to enjoy life better. Because when you organize your money, you can treat yourself without guilt, knowing that you're not compromising your stability. The problem is not spending, the problem is spending without awareness. A key point to start saving is understanding that you don't need large amounts of money. What matters is not how much you save, but how consistently you do it. Even small amounts, when maintained over time, can generate surprising results. It is far more valuable to save a little consistently than to wait for the perfect moment to save a lot. Another important idea is learning to differentiate between what you need and what you simply want. We live in a world that constantly encourages us to consume, to buy more, to have more. But not everything we want truly adds value to our lives. Many times, we spend out of impulse, emotion, or habit. Saving begins when you pause and ask yourself, do I really need this? Reducing unnecessary expenses does not mean living with extreme limitations. It means making smarter decisions. For example, small changes like avoiding impulse purchases, planning your expenses, or looking for more affordable alternatives can make a big difference over time. It's in those small details where the habit of saving is built. It's also important to give your savings a purpose. Saving without a clear goal can become boring or difficult to maintain. But when you know what you're saving for, everything changes. It could be for an emergency fund, a trip, an investment, education, or simply peace of mind. Having a goal gives meaning to every effort. The impact of saving on your life goes far beyond money. It changes your mindset. It makes you more aware, more organized, and more focused. You begin to think long-term, to plan, and to make more strategic decisions. You stop reacting to money and start managing it. Saving also prepares you for unexpected events. Life is uncertain, and at any moment unexpected situations can arise. Having a financial cushion allows you to face those moments without falling into debt or extreme stress. It's like having a shield that protects you when you need it most. Another important benefit is that saving opens the door to new opportunities. Many of the best opportunities require an initial investment, whether of time, money, or both. If you don't have savings, you will likely miss those opportunities. But if you have built that habit, you can take advantage of them and grow. It's also important to understand that saving is not an isolated act, but part of a system. It involves organizing your income, controlling your expenses, and making decisions aligned with your goals. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. A simple strategy to start is to set aside a portion of your money as soon as you receive it. Don't wait to see what's left over, because there is rarely anything left. Make saving a priority, not a consequence. Even if it's a small percentage, what matters is building the habit. Another key point is avoiding impulse purchases. Many times we buy things we don't need simply because they are available or because we feel a temporary emotion. Giving yourself time before buying can help you make more conscious decisions. You can also simplify your life by reducing unnecessary expenses. Sometimes we pay for services we don't use or buy things we don't take advantage of. Reviewing your expenses regularly allows you to identify opportunities to save without affecting your quality of life. Saving is also strengthened when you develop discipline. It won't always be easy, there will be times when you'll want to spend more than you should. But that's exactly where the habit is built. Every time you choose to save, you reinforce an identity, someone who is responsible, aware, and focused on their well-being. Over time, saving stops feeling like an effort and becomes something natural. You no longer see it as an obligation, but as part of your lifestyle. And that's when you truly begin to see results. In summary, saving is not about depriving yourself, but about prioritizing yourself. It's not about having less, but about having control. It's not about limiting your life, but about expanding your possibilities. It is a powerful tool that, when used consistently and with purpose, can completely transform your reality. Start today, with what you have, from where you are. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment, because that moment doesn't exist. All you need is to make the decision to build a better future for yourself. And that decision begins with a simple step: saving.